I know, but this shit picks up on the smallest little pin drop. I'm gonna call Mike later and check up on him.
What?
Call Mike later and check up on him. Because normally he freaking calls me like every day, but I want to make sure he's okay. I'm waiting for the dum-dums to come live. I want snacks.
You want? What kind of chips are in the cupboard, Nicole? Read them off to me.
I don't know if I want chips. I don't know what I want.
Coffee cake?
Watermelon?
Ooh, watermelon. Do we have cut up ones?
Huh?
Do we have cut up
Nope,
ones?
they have a brand new watermelon in the refrigerator ready for me to cut. Take me 5 minutes to cut it. You want watermelon, Nicole?
Yeah.
Want watermelon, Bill? I'll make it if you want it.
Sure.
Listen, you want watermelon?
No.
Huh? No. Cold watermelon from the refrigerator. The round one that I'm gonna cut up. I'll taste it and tell you if it's good or not. Mommy picked this one out. And if it doesn't taste good, then the lady from Smith picked it out. But if it tastes good, Mommy picked it out.
Technically, yeah.
Technically, you picked it out or she picked it out?
Well, both. I'll tell you how I'm gonna say. So I told the lady that the watermelon was rotten last time. It was no good. And then I asked her how to pick for watermelon since she was the produce manager. And then so she was telling us how she did it. And then Mom was saying how she did it. And then the lady started picking this other watermelon. And Mom goes, "What about that one there?" And the lady's like, "Yeah, that's the one I was gonna go for." So I told Mom, if it tastes good,
Like,
we'll say she did it.
She wasn't even going for that one.
No, she wasn't. She was going for a whole different place.
So then it was Mom who picked out the watermelon.
Well, she said she did, so.
Yeah, she claimed she did. So if it's good, I'm claiming it. If it's not, she did it.
Yes. Ooh, it looks fucking great. It's that kind of, oh yes. It's that kind of hard watermelon, I think. The good kind, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Alyssa. Oh. It's the crunchy kind.
Alyssa, do you have your phone?
No. I mean, I do, but it's dying.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna have you go on my
14.
live for 2 seconds because I wanted to look at something real quick.
Sure.
Just like literally 2 seconds. We're gonna start in just a few minutes.
Just get some watermelon.
Okay, I'm on it.
I need more likes, please. Thank you very much.
I need more likes, please.
Or else.
Or else I kick their asses.
That's what I'm saying. Need more likes or else.
Oh, what the hell? That sucks.
What happened to them?
Nothing. I'll tell you later. Okay, babe, here. It's not letting me. Who's all here in the house tonight? Don't just peek in, say hi.
Nathan! Want some watermelon? Want some fresh watermelon?
Keep in mind, I was fed watermelon 10 times a day, every single day at Ludwig's house.
That's because watermelon is
Keeps you hydrated.
And it's
Yeah,
an Armenian
but still.
paper. That's like a big
Every
Armenian.
single day.
Really? You said you're gonna do a video talking about inches on me.
That was a whole different platform.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
How does Dad speak Armenian
Oh my God,
English?
no.
What?
How does Dad what? Oh, she said I couldn't speak the other language, so I had to throw it off and do something different. What do you mean, how does Dad do that?
Dad speaks Armenian in English. Like, it's so funny.
Inches on me. That's not English.
Hold on,
The
say
way
it.
Inches on me.
It's like he's reading it in English. It's like he's reading Armenian words in English. It's
Body poking it. Inch pesek. Laves. Laves. Inch pesek. La mercy.
mercy.
You know what it sounded like the way you were talking right now?
Like a
Speaking
No,
Armenian
like a
in
parrot.
English.
You know, like a parrot repeats themselves. It's almost like a parrot just saying the words.
It's like he's speaking
Hey,
Armenian
get out of there.
English. It's
Do you know any other words?
I do.
Okay, so speak in me.
I'm not gonna say.
Hi, how are you? How you doing? What are you doing? How are you guys? Instead of just how are you?
I'm gonna go grab my
Inch
pen.
pesek. What's that?
Inch pesek.
You guys enjoy my
Inch pesek.
family drama for a minute. We're gonna start soon.
Do inch pesek?
Oh shit, now who's calling me? Oh my god, speak of the devil.
Of course.
Alright, you guys hold on one sec, I'll be right back. Oh my god, why is it that every time I mention, they call me?
I don't say your daughter tries to talk shit about me all the time.
How? No, tell me, how is that talking down on you? What?
Just always trying to talk shit to Dad.
I wasn't. You literally.
Hey, drama queen! I'm fucking live, now
Okay,
there's
and
nothing
drama
to
queen,
go
we're
fucking
talking,
do.
no one's saying
Shut
nothing
the
wrong.
fuck up.
Shut up. Only you're the only drama queen that starts it.
No, but you're literally being dramatic. I wasn't doing.
Out of her mouth.
Fuck you!
I didn't.
So fucking hot. God damn motherfuckers. Okay, let's see how many retards are on. One left. Hey Kurt, welcome. Hey Sheila. Sheila Lawson, who the fuck's that? Do you know a Sheila in your family?
No.
Why do you have my last name, Sheila? She went for my son. She'll be back. Huh? Oh, God. Who the fuck is Fu? Do I know you? How you doing, Kurt? We're about to start in a minute. I'm waiting for the sleepyheads to come on for a minute. Was born with it. No shit, Sherlock. Are you in Cali or Alabama? Are you related to my family, Sheila?
Alabama?
Yeah. We have family in Alabama.
No way.
We do.
From whose side, Dad's? Ew, really? Ew, who?
The rednecks from Alabama.
You're joking.
No, I'm serious.
Ew, who?
I think it's niece or cousin.
Oh, so not actually. You scared me.
His family!
Okay, his niece. or
Kentucky.
cousin? That's
Awesome. Huh?
not- That means he wasn't like. you
No, they're not
scared me.
born there. They moved there. They've been there for years.
Ew.
Like 20 plus years, 30 years.
Okay, but not like they moved there, but they weren't born there.
They weren't born there, but they
Okay.
pretty much might have just been born there.
Don't say that, because you were born in.
And where?
Can I say where you were?
No.
Why?
Because no one's supposed to know. It's none of their
It's
beeswax.
cool.
No. It's none of their beeswax.
That's so cool.
How's everyone doing on a Sunday night? Are y'all dead?
Okay.
People are dead. Dead, I tell you, dead. Hey, Swarte. Hey, Kenna, welcome. I said rednecks. I did say rednecks. We got some rednecks in the family, guys.
None
And
related
oh
to
my
you.
Lord, thank God they're from Alabama. They don't live here.
What accent?
I don't know what accent. I'm trying to do an Alabama accent. Did I crush it?
Absolutely.
I make fun of my own fucking race too. I don't give a fuck. I make fun of everybody.
You are
I don't
not.
give a goddamn motherfucking rat's ass.
You are not
Did I finish the
accepted.
ASMR videos? Kinda not yet. Hey, John. Holy shit. Haven't seen you in a long while, John. Zorte says, how's it going? It's going. Slowly but surely, it's going. How's it going with you guys? What you guys been up to tonight? Sunday night. Is it Sunday night? Oh shit, tomorrow's Monday. Ah!
You
My
just
weekend is over.
said it would happen
My
Sunday.
weekend is over.
No, that's good. You can make my dentist over tomorrow.
Yeah. My hair looks amazing. Thank you. I know I colored it like 2 weeks ago. I don't like it, but what are you best?
You don't like it? Like, what are your best?
Everyone's complimenting on my hair, but I don't know what people see in it. I don't know what you guys see in it.
It looks really
My kids love it. My hubby
It looks
loves
better
it. The
than the
public
yellow.
loves it. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, Oh, because you know what? After so many washes, when you color it, the color starts fading.
good. It looks like a gradient. It's so cool.
What is it?
Gradient?
What's that?
A gradient. When a color fades.
Oh, the fading part? Yeah. I mean, I like it for the most part, but I just don't... See, this is the reason why I don't like it. Because it looks kind of reddish in the videos, but it's not red at all. It's purple. It's supposed to be purple. That's why I don't like it, because in the videos it looks reddish, and it's not red. It's purple. It's supposed to be purple, people. I don't like it.
You should set up, the lighting's really good over there. You should set up.
I make a stunning redhead. No, don't. It's not LOL, man. Take the LOL back.
I love redheads so much.
Because I did red so much throughout my years,
No,
like
like,
young teenage growing up.
not
I got
like-
tired of red.
Not this type of red. Like an actual natural redhead, like orange.
I actually had this type of red, and people used to call me Little Mermaid when I was younger.
Okay, Mom.
And I'm not Little Mermaid. I'm far beyond. I'm like Ursula with red hair.
Ursula's the best character.
I love Ursula. But yeah, it's supposed to be purple. Well, to me it's purple, but to you guys it looks red. It's a tricky color. But in a couple of weeks I'm gonna color again. So I miss my blonde. I'll see. I don't know. I might do that or brown or
Your blonde
black.
was more yellow. I didn't like it. I like the brown.
no. I'm saying like this time if I do blonde, it's gonna be like bleach blonde,
Okay.
like more like whitish blonde.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that. Cause the color was starting to fade. Like the bleach was starting to fade. I only colored it like 2 years ago. So. You guys, we're going to talk about the serial killer motherfucker that killed over 93 women. 93 women. But before we talk about that, 2 quick seconds. I have an awesome deal on my readings right now up until Tuesday. After Tuesday, if you guys ask me for that deal, I'm going to send serial killers after you, which are my demons. But I have, it's a $50 deal, $50 for a 30-minute reading. And I've never gone down on my price like that much. In fact, my hubby being my manager for my business as well, he was fucking pissed off at me. He was like, you did what? So then I decided to piss him off even more. And I threw in another $50 on top of that deal. And this is when you book, it's not without the booking. You have to book in a $50 deal. And then on top of that, it's a $50 deal on money spells that I'm doing as well. Okay, dokie? So this deal, it's a 30-minute reading, $50. You go to my website, monicaspiritqueen.com, fill out the information, send it to me. I get the email. I'll call you. Make sure you have your phone number and your name. Okay? I don't want emails with your profile name that, let's say, for example, your name is Bob Smith. Your real name is Bob Smith, but your profile name is Dickwad. Don't send me an email with the Dickwad name, okay? I need your legal name, your actual full name, and your phone number in the emails. And you better answer my fucking phone call, 702 area code. You don't answer the first time I call you, you're shit out of luck. I'm sending your ass back into fake psychics because I don't waste my time, okay? So you better answer my phone call, 702 area code. So $50 deal now until it started 2 days ago. And there's a lot of people that are taking advantage. Your cat just unplugged the shit and plugged it back in with the dog. Make sure everything's plugged in properly, please. I don't get why they like to play behind the TV. TV is not a playplace. So we're going to get started in just a second on this crackhead that killed 93 fucking people. 93 women. Yep, dickwad it is. Well, you know my mouth by now, Kurt. Everybody knows how I talk. I don't beat around the bush. I'm not a sweet talker. I'm not lovey-dovey. I just say as it is, and people love me for that. If you're a shithead, I'm going to say you're a shithead. If you're a dickwad, I'm going to say you're a dickwad. And that's only because I like people. If I don't like you, I don't talk to you. 7 people watching, 5 thumbs up. What is wrong with that? Who did not do a thumbs up? Who wants to fucking get my wrath right now? Who wants me to cuss them out? I need the likes to match the views. So come on, give me the algorithm. Thank you guys. You're awesome. Love you guys. See, that's why y'all come to me. There's forks over there, but I eat with my hands. Oh, nothing better than a fucking cold watermelon.
Nothing's better with a cold watermelon on a fork. Your nails are like forks, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is it.
My nails are forks. I just have to wet my throat because I'm going to be doing some talking.
You need some paper towels?
Hmm?
You need some paper towels?
Better yet, I'll use Jen. Okay. Oh, that was good and refreshing. Done it! Where's my partner in crime? What are you doing? I'm gonna show you, Nunya. Get your ass out here. There's people waiting for us. Huh?
That's your show, not mine.
What?
That's your show, not mine.
You really have a death wish
Yep.
tonight. Everybody's saying hi, number one.
Hey, what's going on?
We've got some people in the house that haven't been in the house for a while. We got Zwarte, we got John, we've got
Bob and Frank.
Dickwads and Shitheads and Kurt and everybody else right now.
So we're gonna
Kenna. Sheila, so Sheila Lawson, that's so cool though. She has her last name. Kentucky?
Probably,
Do you know anybody from named Sheila from Kentucky that's related to us?
my dad was from Kentucky. I don't know.
I need to contact your father.
There's a lot of loss.
There's a lot of Lawsons in this world.
You know why?
Oh, dude. So, oh, if looks can kill, she's gonna kill you. Okay, we're getting started on this. We are doing. Who are we doing right now? Oh fuck! I want. Oh no, I got it. I got it. So he's gonna get scratched out. Are you really still looking at him like that?
He was looking at me while I'm drawing. So I looked
You're not allowed to look. You're not allowed to look. You look that way, you look at me.
Just flip me off.
I flipped mom off, not you.
He just flipped you off.
I know, he has a death wish. He has no idea what I'm going to do to him when I'm done. Okay, we're doing Samuel Little. We're going to talk shit about Samuel Little, you guys.
That dude was a fucking dirt
Crazy ass, sick ass motherfucker.
bag. Yeah. Only 2 women escaped him. And I just watched this thing where he got a cop pulled up. He had just got done raping
I know, I saw that. And killing the woman.
and killing
She was
her.
dead.
Yeah, she was dead in the back seat.
And he just like, he
jumped
distracted
out.
him.
He pulled his pants down and jumped out.
No, his zipper. He pulled his zipper up like he just got done doing his
I watched the
wife,
video. He pulled
supposedly.
his pants down, and when he jumped out, he pulled his pants up and zipped his zipper. And when he did that, the cop came up to him because they got a call that he was breaking into a warehouse or something. And so the cop walked up and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just, with my wife." And the cop looked in the back, and the lady was buck naked with her legs open. So I guess the cop got shy or something. And he's like, "Okay,
And
we
this
gotta
was like-
get out of here."
And this was back in the day. Now
Now
you guys want to do anything in the car,
You're gonna get tinted windows.
you go in our room. I don't know if I want to talk about. There's a lot of nasty shit.
I'm mature. No, I'm not listening.
Why don't you go hang out in my room? You can lay on my bed and watch my TV or whatever you want to do.
Or do that in my room. Whatever. Okay, so let's get started on this freak. Samuel Little, if you guys don't know who he is by now, you're going to know it right now. He started his killings at age 30. And he was a serial killer
When he started
that killed
fantasizing
over
after-
93 women that they know of. And unfortunately, he died before they got to the rest of them. They only got 65 victims
Mhm.
out of 93.
But they know he was telling the truth because everything he said was dead on.
Right. The detective was asked, "Do you believe him?" And he said, "Yeah," because he was giving out information about his victims and what he's done to them in details.
That no one else would know.
Yeah, that only the police department would know about.
And the killer.
Why are people going in and out, in and out? If you're gonna leave, leave. Don't come back. Fucking annoying.
Damn! What if their internet went out and they're like, "Fuck, I want
That's a whole different
I want
story.
to jump back on Monica's live," and then they hear you say that and they're like, "Fuck, man."
That's a
bro, I
whole
won't come
different
back."
story. So yeah, so Samuel started killing from 1970 to 2005. They asked him why he stopped killing in 2005, and he said because he got too old. And I believe
No, because he got caught. It's not because he got too old. He got caught on something else. They arrested him. They arrested him for a rape or something and put him in prison in California.
he was arrested over 100 times. He did about 10 years total in prison. And
10 years?
this is throughout the time that he was raping
was
and
for
killing
something different.
women. He was raping and killing women, but he said, I watched the
won a trial
interview.
where
They
he got
asked him,
found
why
guilty.
did you stop killing in 2005? And he said, because I got too old. And then he started laughing and joking, saying, well, I could still kill if I want right now, but I felt like I had to retire pretty much. He was too
Yeah,
old.
that sounds about right too. Because what I heard in the interview room, because I watched a different documentary than you, but the one I was watching said.
Did you watch the one on they're interviewing him?
Yeah, in the interview room when the detectives interview him, he's like, do you want to go to Texas or do you want to stay in California? He's like, oh, I'm an old man. I'm about to die anyway. I'll go to Texas with you. So he knew he was old. And
Right.
that was in 2005.
He did get busted in California, though.
Yeah, he was in prison in California when that detective ranger came down to talk to him.
He got busted in 2012, and he got convicted of 3 murders in 2014. And then when he got 3 life consecutive sentences, he said, fuck it, what do I have to lose? So he was actually helping the
Yeah, they had a problem
the
with not making him a
detectives.
death penalty though. On that one
Yeah,
case.
he had to. They had to sign something and give him some kind of a declaration saying that they're not going to seek the death penalty as long as he sits down and talks to them and brings out the other victims. Basically. And then I'm gonna tell you guys this much. It wasn't just any ordinary, just a regular, normal person that he would go after, okay? We're gonna tell you guys in details of how he killed, what he did. The women that he chose, the victims, were druggies, and prostitutes, whores, pretty much, okay? This one time he got pulled over, just like what Donnie was talking about. He got pulled over. He didn't get pulled over. A cop pulled behind him.
Yeah, they were up this hill, and the cops would sneak up that hill because they'd catch people doing bad things up there, smoking dope, whatever. So they drove up the hill with their headlights off, and when they got to the top, they saw his car, and they turned their lights on and their spotlight on, and he jumped out.
Yeah. So he had just got done raping and killing this woman in the backseat of his car. When the cop pulled up behind his car, he jumped up and pulled up his pants and his zipper, and he told the cop that he just got done having sex with his wife in the back seat. And so the wife shined a flash. The cop shined I'm already fucking it up. The cop shined a flashlight once in the back seat, and he distracted the cop. Then he went to do it again, and he distracted the cop enough to where he got away with it.
Yeah.
The cop didn't know that there was a dead body in his car.
I just watched this. This is the one that they were by this railroad station or something. And when the cop walked up, he said he got a report that they were breaking in. And he said, no, I'm with my wife. And when the cop looked in the back seat, she was naked with her legs open, and he got embarrassed. So he turned off his flashlight and said, okay, you guys can't be here. You got to get out of here because I'm getting reports on you guys. Walked back to his car and left. And the cop was like, holy shit, the cop that was interviewing him. Then, before that, he was...
And the cop didn't know that it was actually that woman in the back seat was dead. No, because he didn't know.
No, but there was this time when the thing I was talking about, when the cop went up the hill with his lights off. He got to the top of the hill, turned his lights on, the sirens on, and the dude jumped out and tried to do the same thing. But this time the cop checked into everything, and there was a lady in the back seat passed out the same way. And so they did CPR, brought her back to life, got an ambulance, and took her. But he got caught, and he was killing someone when they pulled up on him one time.
Oh,
and
wow.
he got out
She was
after
alive?
that. Yep, because it wasn't murder.
Yeah.
They got him for rape only because they didn't know he was a murderer at that
Attempted
time.
murder, though, right?
Yeah, they didn't get him for that. They got him for rape.
Yeah, they got him for rape.
And that's why he was so mad, because he would say he didn't rape anybody.
A lot of his charges when he did some prison time, like 10 years together, was drugs and assaults.
Yeah. Rape.
Which includes the rape and all that shit. So he was like literally raping and killing these women right under their nose and he just kept getting away with it. Kidding. His first kill that he ever killed was actually in Miami, Florida, at age 30. He killed his first victim at age 30 in Miami,
remember
Florida.
that. And they asked him why you waited till 30, and he said he thought about it since he was 15. He just put it into action finally.
Well, to go back to exactly who Samuel Little was, I took a whole bunch of notes for you guys as well. He was born in 1940. He was born in 1940. His mom was only 16 when she had him. His mom was also a prostitute, and she was in and out of jails as well. When he was pretty much a toddler, his mom just tossed him away into the streets, left him in the street. He was from Ohio, and when he was young, they're saying that he was a very troubled child, and they sent him to a reform school for stealing a bicycle. And while he was there, he was continuously getting abused, and this is in Ohio. He was continuously getting abused, and that pretty much fucked him up mentally. Everybody that knew him were saying that he was a troublemaker. Did you know this? So this is, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a background of how he killed people.
All the same way every time.
He killed women by strangulation with his hands. He didn't use any weapons. He didn't shoot or stab or anybody or anything like that. He used his hands as a weapon.
And got off on it.
Right. And while he was raping his victims, he was strangling them to death. He was killing them at the same time. So by the time he got done doing what he was doing, the people were already dead. Hang on one second. So did you know that in 1993 he killed a prostitute in Vegas?
I did know that. One in Nevada and one in Vegas, yeah.
In Las Vegas, Nevada, he killed a 40-year-old prostitute.
Lady, right?
He said, well, he didn't say black or white, he just said dark skin.
Yeah, dark skin.
A dark-skinned woman. She was slender, she was skinny, she was a prostitute working on the street, she was 40 years old. And so they asked her height, and he said between 5'3" and 5'5". So she was a small woman.
And then I was watching, they gave him these drawing stencils and colors and like these markers and stuff. And they would let him draw.
Oh yeah, he did
victims.
sketches.
And the FBI agent said every single picture had something in it that was dead on. Whether it was the necklace that they were wearing
Or the
that
red
day,
blanket that he covered him up with.
whatever he did, there was something 100% authentic in each picture.
That's what
Either
made the
he did
detectives believe 100% that he was.
the hair dye the hairstyle exactly how they had it, or the color shirt they had on, something like that. You know.
And then they asked him about another murder that happened of this other woman that was dumped out in a field on a shallow grave, thinking that he was going to take the credit for that one too, and he said he didn't do that one.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
So,
he only took the ones he did.
He only took the credit of the ones that he actually did kill.
What if he didn't remember that one?
Oh no. So here's no. So this is the thing. He remembered every single one of them. The detectives asked, "What about any trophies? Did you keep any trophies of your victims?"
This is memories.
This is the crazy part about this guy, okay? This is the crazy part about this guy. He did not keep any physical trophies of any of his victims. The only trophies that he had was the memories in his mind. So the detective did say that he was, when he was in his jail cell, he would remember like the times, specific dates at times, what his victims look like, what they were wearing, all the way down to their necks. This is the weird part, you guys, and he did mention this.
Yeah, he did. I know exactly where you're going. The fetish
Yeah,
with a certain body part.
the necks.
Yep.
He would go after women that had skinny necks, to where he said he was able to fully put his hands around their necks and strangle them. And before he did that, he would touch the victim's necks and feel around it to see if that was like something that he was interested in doing.
Choking and stuff sometimes.
Right. And they said, are you sitting here or there? Why do you make me move?
Because I was sitting there, but it's too tight of a spot, and I gotta keep jumping up.
Tell me to scoop my ass back.
I gotta keep jumping up with that.
And he did mention something about he had only one woman that was heavyweight, and he had a little bit of a problem killing her.
Oh, I didn't get that far yet.
Yeah, there was one woman that was heavyweight, and he said he did not go after women that were, and he said he loved her. He actually, because she respected him. I don't remember what her name was.
He picked up one from Alabama, and she lived in Alabama. He picked her up somewhere else.
She was a heavy-set woman. Her neck was too fat and around for him to easily strangle like he would with skinny women with skinny necks. And that was it. Like, he basically learned his lesson. Like, he never went after, and he said he didn't even want to kill her. It was this drive, this sex drive. It was like he was getting off of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there was only one woman that was heavy set, and he had problems killing her. Eventually he did, but it took a little bit longer and a little bit of a struggle.
They're getting something
than normally
out of that.
he would with the skinny woman with the skinny neck. So he was going after skinny women, not the heavy set ones. What?
I was just thinking it's gross. They're getting something. He's getting something out of it more than just sexual gratification, though. He has to be trying to collect
Power.
their energy or power, or feel like this, like God, like that he's taking life for
it's like
a release. Yeah, but I'm saying he gains something from it. Like he feels this strength.
They
like
feel
he's
power
God
when they
something.
kill people.
It has to be more than just sexual.
Pretty
There
much,
has
yeah.
to be more.
Like a God
I
complex,
heard,
yeah.
Except
God doesn't kill.
Finally, when they kill, it's like a
Yeah, but I don't believe that either, because I've been frustrated and I don't just go kill.
No,
You're
it's,
frustrated, you don't get
killing
killed.
But the
frustration.
crazy part
Frustration
about
that
it,
they can't kill and they finally kill. It's
Right, but there's a deeper lining of why he's killing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
There's something deeper into it. Is he haunted by demons, or is he just some sick, twisted person, or you know what I mean? There's so many aspects that you can look at.
Yeah, he's crazy.
really crazy. I mean, you have to be mentally unstable enough to where there's no emotions, there's no regret, there's no remorse. There was one actually that he said he actually really felt bad. I don't remember what her name was, but going back to his victims, there was, this is the crazy part too. Did you know that he killed 3 transgenders?
Oh no, I didn't know that yet.
He killed 3 transgenders.
I'm only on episode 2 on Discovery.
See, I'm faster than you.
Yeah, but you watch something different. I'm watching Discovery Channel and I'm watching a series.
Right, but these are like, well, this is pretty much what you're watching, but mine was like cut in 3 different places, and it was like fast.
Right.
Like they cut to the
No, I get
chase.
it.
You
This
know what I
one,
mean?
They're actually like showing things.
Right.
It's interesting.
I just
If
didn't
anyone
have
wants to
time.
watch it,
I didn't have time to do all that.
if anyone wants to watch it, it's Discovery Channel and it's Samuel Little.
So he traveled around the whole nation, from Florida to California to, I mean, Vegas to, you name it, he did it. So going back to the transgenders real quick, there was one specific one that they asked him about, and her/his name, I don't know how, a transgender, okay? I don't know what you guys call him, but a transgender named Marianne.
Okay.
When they asked him about that, he kind of had this cocky look on his face, but it was almost like, because they were looking at him like, did you know that she was actually a transgender? Like, they
Right.
actually specifically mentioned Marianne.
Right, but how do you not know? But yeah.
And he said, yeah, he knew.
Yeah.
And then that's when he confessed and said he actually raped and killed 3 transgender women as well.
Right. He couldn't say he didn't know because he took their clothes off. So obviously he's gonna know.
When
Right.
was this set? When did this happen?
From
the
19
70s to
1970
2005.
to 2005.
Okay, then yeah, surgeries probably weren't that available then.
Right.
Right. So he definitely knew that there were men, but he didn't care. He still did what he did. Let's see. And then the weird thing is, like, he would dump their bodies in so many different places and so many different areas.
Like trash.
Yeah, like trash. And then that just like going back to the woman that was a heavy set woman that he had problems. He actually mentioned something about after he got done killing her, he was going to dispose her body, and he said he mentioned something about, oh fuck, how am I going to carry her?
Right. Well, one of the
Where am I going to hide her body? Where am I? And he didn't even care. Like, there was shallow graves.
Yeah,
He would just dump their bodies anywhere. There's one body he actually, the one in Vegas that I'm talking about. He actually pulled his car behind a furniture factory.
Oh yeah, doing the dumpster.
Did what he did. No, and then went inside the building. There was like there's a building with it actually had a basement, and it had a hole in the basement. And that's what he said. He's like, I put her in the hole. So what he did is he's like, he pretty much threw her down the stairs into the basement where the hole was at, and just disposed of her body
But
there.
he said one thing all the victims had in common. 90% of them all had drag marks on them. After he killed them, he just dragged them.
Yeah, like he didn't care because, and the way that he got caught, I'm not gonna go there yet, so you guys could keep watching. This is really interesting. They asked him, why would you fucking kill? You know what I'm saying? Why would you kill? And he said it's just in his system. Like, he had the desire to kill. He had the desire. He had the rush to actually kill.
Asked God, why me?
Right. And he felt like it was his calling to do so. And in his sick, twisted mind, like how it was justified in his mind.
Some are character prostitutes.
Right. These are drug addict, prostitute whores out on the streets selling their bodies. And they didn't have family members. They didn't have friends that would actually miss him. So he didn't care. Like,
That's what he thought.
that's what he thought in his mind. Like, oh, these people don't have loved ones, so they're not even gonna look for them. You know, they're out on the streets selling their bodies, being a prostitute, doing drugs, and basically being whore on the streets, and nobody cares. Their family and friends pretty much tossed them away and turned their backs on these people. So who's gonna report them missing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why he chose the victims like that, which is really fucking sad, because no matter what, a human being is a human being. You know what I'm saying? So whatever lifestyle that you choose, you still don't deserve to get strangled and raped and killed, especially the way that he did it. He also mentioned something about getting the satisfaction of when he had his hands around their neck, when he would feel the strangulation, when he was strangling them, he would feel their Adam's apple when they would like try to swallow, and their Adam's apple, and he would feel that, and then
only men have Adam's apple, babe.
no, that's what he said. He said Adam's apple.
It's not an Adam's apple.
But that's what he said.
Yeah.
I know that maybe he's talking about the transgenders. I don't know. That he said when he felt the Adam's apple, he felt them like trying to swallow, to try to breathe and get that breath, the last breath out.
Yeah.
He got a satisfaction of not allowing them to do that.
Right.
You mean
Taking their last
throat?
breath with
Yeah.
just squeezing the life out of them.
This is your neck. This is your throat.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what he would do.
He would put his fingers in his hand like right here, and then not let them breathe and suffocate them pretty
Yeah,
much.
he'd push their 2 thumbs, just like Mom's saying, but in their windpipe so he could feel their last breath.
John said, you know, there's a special place in hell set aside for him. Absolutely.
Sure.
He's burning in hell.
Sure the fuck
There is no doubt 100% that he's actually burning in hell. And he's going to be burning in hell for all eternity. You're absolutely right. So yeah, like he never took any trophies. The only trophies was in his mind, just the memories of what he did. And this guy, like, he didn't take pictures, he didn't take videos, he didn't take anything. Everything, every single victim, and they're thinking that there's more than 93. There's 93 that he confessed to and he knows of. But out of the 93, you guys, there was only 62 bodies that were discovered. 62 bodies of his victims alone that he helped identify and find and tell him where he killed them and details of what he did with them, exactly where. There are times when he knew the jewelries that the women wore, the outfits, the clothing, like everything, even the hair color, their voice, certain conversations they had, specific places they went to. I mean, just details of his murders. It's fucking crazy. He also had a girlfriend in the 70s, okay, when he first started his killings. He had a girlfriend that was 30 years older than him, who actually helped him with his alibis. Now, this poor woman did not know and didn't have a clue about his murders, did not know that he was actually killing people. But she would give him alibi. She's like his alibi. Yeah, he was with me, and she was the one that had a vehicle. He was using her for vehicle. He was using her for money. She was on, I believe, fixed income where she was getting money every month. So he was using her for the money. And they did shopliftings together. Like, she was pretty much his they did crimes together. They would go stealing vehicles. They would go shoplifting, and then they would sell the items for money.
Just not murder though, right?
She did everything with him, and when it came to crime, except for the murder, she had no idea that he was killing people on the side. And then all that shit stopped with her when she died. Again, she was 30 years older than him. She was in her 70s when they were doing that. And they did that for a couple years. And then that shit stopped with her because, apparently he died. I mean, she died. He would dump their bodies behind buildings, in fields, like open fields, shallow graves. There was one where he specifically remembered he dumped a body, and then they had pictures of it as well, where she was actually covered in a red blanket, and he mentioned the red blanket, and that happened that was the first couple of killings he did. So in the 70s, early 70s, so he remembered that as well. The woman, this reporter who actually did an article on him or wrote a book or some shit like that, when she was interviewing him, did you know that he put her as the next of kin?
No. The reporter?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't know that.
He put her as the next of kin. When he died, she was pissed off because she said that they didn't get all the information about the rest of the victims. Because apparently 62 is not enough for them. They wanted to recover all their bodies and the victims and know the stories. So yeah, she became the next of kin, and so she says that she has to figure out what to do with his remains, what to do with his items, what to do with just pretty much everything that he owns. And she's still trying to figure that one out. He died, huh?
What do you mean she's trying to figure it out?
She said that she still has his stuff, and she's trying to figure out what to do with them.
Fucking burn it. Throw it away.
I mean, why would you keep that stuff? I don't know.
How hard is that to figure out? She's trying to figure out a way to make money off it.
Right.
What she means.
Yep. So he was, the only way that he got caught is because in 2012, technology with the forensics and the DNA that's when it started to get advanced. So they actually compared DNA and hair samples to one of his victims, one out of the 3 that he got convicted for, and that's when he got arrested. And then he got convicted in 2014 to 3 consecutive life sentences. And then that's when they made a deal not to give him the death penalty if he started talking. And that's what happened. So he pretty much spent the rest of his life in prison, and he died in 2020. He died in 2020. He had heart problems, and he had, I forgot what the other one, lung, I think, heart and lung issues. And they said that he died of complications with health and old age. Because he was really old. He was like already in his 70s when they
You
arrested
know,
him.
I always wonder if those spirits, especially that many, come back and make him sick. You know what I mean? Because you notice like how fast after some of these guys do that kind of stuff.
Come on, sit or walk to do that way because it keeps fucking
You want
up
me to
with
turn
the...
that shit? Because I got to keep going back and forth to that.
Yeah, turn it for now. It's really annoying. Like, turn it around the other way.
That's what do you think I did? Think I turned it around and faced it back the same way?
Probably.
Yeah.
Excuse you?
That's for saying probably.
I'm not gonna strangle you. I'm just gonna stab you when you're sleeping one of these days.
Hey, Samuel Little.
I'm Samuel Little's adopted daughter.
Ew.
He adopted me before he died. No, but yeah, this guy was he was sick and twisted. I mean, for somebody to force sex on somebody, rape them, and then while you're raping the victim, you kill him. Like, how much more is to say about a sadistic sick fuck like him?
93 people that we know of. Can you imagine how many?
93 that he says, but only 62 that they got.
Because he was telling about each one, and then he died before they got to the rest of them. But everyone that he did tell was honest to God truth. So why wouldn't you believe he did 93?
And you know what the sick part about it was too? When they were questioning and interrogating him at the police department, or in the prison, they said that there was something about the look on his face and his eyes. Like, he would look up, like stare up into space, and it's almost like it was playing like a movie. Like, he would go back in time of that specific date and time with that person.
Play it over in his head.
And then he would just like play it as a movie, and he would like literally say, like, specifically from the beginning, I picked her up from a bar. I picked her up from this corner of the street. I did this, I did that. And he would just like look up in space, stare up in space, and just like tell the whole timeline of the story from beginning to end, which is really creepy. And that was his trophy. He never took anything physical, because you know how there's other victims that the serial killers would take their
that's what they said.
underwear, their jewelry, their bra, something.
That was his trophy.
His trophy was the
memory.
memories.
Yeah.
Yep. That's fucking crazy. That's how they said he was. That's how he was able to remember things such detailed and so good, is because he didn't take anything. What he took was the memory. He played it from the first one he did to the last one he did. You know. Yeah, that guy's a nut job, straight nut job. Sicko. I don't know what would possess someone to kill, let alone 93 times. And you know, who's to say there's not someone out there that's done more than that? You know what I mean? That hasn't been caught yet. You know, there's active serial killers right now that they say
that they still haven't been caught.
You know, someone's murdered like every 30 seconds or 60 seconds, something like that in the United States. There's a murder.
Yeah.
So if there's that many murders, you figure some of them are serial killer murders. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts.
So what do you guys think about this sick fuck? And that's the story about Samuel Little. 93 victims. I believe, honestly, there's more than 93. I believe there's more than 93 victims, but that's as many that maybe possibly he could remember at the time. Because, I mean, face it, again, he was 70-something years old when he got caught and convicted. He was 70-something years old when he was born in 1940. So maybe that's as far as his memory took, was only 93. What if there was more than that? You know what I mean? Are you listening?
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
Are you in your own little world right now? What are you doing?
Give me 1 sec.
Just like, what are you doing? Yeah. And then the crazy part is that he got arrested 100 times, been put in prison for 10 years, on and off, 10 years total combined, and still went under the radar. Oh my God! Stop walking around.
Where's the other one?
Hallway, don't touch it.
Listen here, Missy.
Sit your ass down.
You must be used
You have a
to
needle
talking
in
to-
your butt.
You really are used to talking
Don't
to your
sit on the
kids
dog.
like that shit. Listen.
It doesn't work. Do it. It doesn't work. No, show them
Oh
what
yeah, I
you're
just
doing.
saw it. I just saw it come out.
Look what, show them what you're trying to do. You're trying to burn me.
I'm not trying to do nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
My energy's not letting him light the lighter to burn me with. It's still not working.
It's out of gas.
Even that, it's still not working. That's funny.
This one does. Even though you try to break it on me.
I'm not.
I'm not giving you lighters.
Was he
anymore.
killing cross country? Yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Across the whole nation, across the whole country.
You know what's crazy? He knew how many in every state he did. He was like 1 in Nevada, or 2 in Nevada, 1 in Las Vegas, 4 in Alabama, and then he named the 4 states in Alabama. You know, he would name how many. he
Every
killed.
city, every state, every county, how many he did in each place. Yeah, this guy was sick, twisted, sadistic asshole that is just like John said, he's burning in hell right now. Absolutely. There's a special place in hell for people like that. But and he knew, this is the crazy part, he knew about how much they weighed, how tall his victims were. He talked about the 3 transgenders. He remembered those. What race they were, whether they were white. There's one that he killed and he bragged about being when she was white. I think that was the heavyset one that he was talking about, a white heavyset woman. And then, you know, whether they were dark skin, light skin, white, black, whatever race. And it was just, you have to be mentally unstable to stabilize the killings in your head. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Like, to make it okay and to tell yourself, and the crazy part was he was staking out his victims too.
Oh, really?
He would not just go to a random person. He was staking out his victims.
Oh, I didn't know
He
that.
knew exactly which girl he was going to take.
Yeah, because you needed to make sure their neck was the right size, I'm sure, right?
Yeah. Even if the necks were not the right size or to his liking, he would still do it.
No.
So what he would do is he would actually get them in his car and start fondling around, playing with them, and then started rubbing his, like, the first thing he would do before he killed anybody or strangled them, he would actually take his hand and touch their necks and feel their necks, like just the size of it. And it was, to him, it was like this fantasy of this neck world that he was in.
Right.
If the neck wasn't perfect, he wasn't going to be happy about it, but yet he still did it.
Right.
Hey Zoe, welcome. I know you haven't been here in a while. What's wrong with you? You need to start joining us more often. John said he got off on humiliating and degrading and murdering them at the same time. Yeah. That's exactly what he did. He's just, like I said, sick, twisted. And the way that he talked about his murders and these victims was,
He had no remorse. He didn't care.
there's no remorse. No, there's no remorse. And then there were times when he would joke about it and laugh in his interviews,
Mm-hmm.
which is what really made him sick and twisted.
Yeah, he's up there for being sick and twisted. There's a lot of sick and twisted, but that guy's up there. If it's found out to be true that he really killed 93 people, then,
Which I think he was more than that, but yeah.
then he is the
93 that he could remember.
That's the biggest number for a serial killer in
Yeah, they said Jeffrey
American
Dahmer,
history.
combined Jeffrey Dahmer with 2 other major main serial killers
Still
put
wasn't
together. combined, his killings were more than all 3 serial killers combined. And something keeps irking at me, telling me that it's more than 93.
Yeah.
There's more than 93 that he
This
killed.
one reminds me a lot of the Hillside Strangler, and that's one we'll have to do too.
Hillside Strangler. That's
Yeah,
a
that
good.
dude was
That's
crazy.
another one.
And then Ted Bundy, he strangled him too, huh? But I think he did it with something else.
Oh yeah, and Ted Bundy was another one that they're comparing to. Ted Bundy did a lot of killings too, but nothing compared to this guy.
Ted Bundy used to follow those girls at the colleges and get them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he would pretend to be injured and
Yeah.
ask for help.
Yeah.
Car, and
Yeah.
He would come and then he'd.
He'd come in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
He'd come in a cane. Yeah. He had a stun gun too.
Oh, speaking of, real quick, there was a question that the detectives asked Samuel Little about how you overpowered most of these women, and he would say that he'd hit them over the head and knock them out first,
Oh, shit.
and that's how he would do it as well, and then start raping and strangling them. So I have a list of serial killers that we have in mind. There's shitload out there. This my channel is never ending with the serial killers. My channel is we just got started on it. Okay, there's a lot more that we're gonna do. This guy, he is Samuel Little, the one that we just. You have to go back and watch it. You guys have to, all the people that just came in, you guys have to go back and watch the whole story on it. It's cringy and really like it's a cool story to tell, but it's also sad. Especially the type of victims that he chose. So, I need you guys to, I'm taking votes right now real quick. So listen up to the names that I'm gonna say, and I need you guys to give me a vote on who should we do next. We're doing them like, we're gonna do all of them, but we're just doing like in order, like with the votes.
I want to do mine first.
What?
I'm going to do Hillside Strangler. I'm going to put that out there.
That is out there.
Yeah.
That's
one
one
vote
of
for
the
me.
ones.
That's one vote for me.
Okay, so that's one vote for you. Okay. For the Hillside Strangler. John said Paul Bernardo was a sicko too. Who's
Okay.
Paul Bernardo?
I don't know, but
I've
we
heard
could
of
add
him.
him to the list.
I'm gonna put his name down too.
And you can add that, that's one for him if he wants to add him for it.
Okay. So we got Paul Bernardo. I need, votes and just write down or comment who you guys want us to the next besides the Hillside Strangler. My husband wants to do the Hillside Strangler. And then we got the Boston Strangler, Jeffrey Dahmer, Richard Ramirez, John Wayne Gacy, the Long Island Serial Killer, Jeff Davis, West Mesa Bone Collector, Brazil's Rainbow Maniac, the Smiley Face Killer, and Pedro Lopez, also known as the Monster of the Andes. I need the votes right now so I could put them in. Zoe said my blood pressure is rising right now. She can't handle the stories. Well, Zoe. Haven't even been on my fucking channel for a long time, and all of a sudden we're getting her blood pressure up there. We're gonna do. John said, "What about female serial killers?" We're gonna get all the males out of the way, and then we're gonna go into the female
We're going to
ones.
get this list out of the way first.
Actually, yeah, I'll take that back. We're getting the list that I have right now that I just named out of the way. Once we're done with the list, then we'll go into this female, because I know, it's a never-ending list anyway. So the ones that we already have right now, it's a handful. Once we get those done in order, due to you guys' votes, then we're gonna go to the female ones. I've already thought about the female ones too, so.
And whoever wants to, whatever we decide which serial killer we're doing tonight or next, they can also watch whatever they want and then interject with us on what they think.
Yeah, that's why we do the live one, so you guys can discuss, you know,
Some people have time to watch it.
what kind of knowledge you guys have about these serial killers as well, and discuss it with us. So again, the Hillside Strangler. Listen, I'm gonna say this one more time, so you guys, I need your votes. So put in your votes in the names that you guys want.
One vote.
The Hillside Strangler. I already got one vote for that one for now. Paul Bernardo, so that's John's, so that's another vote. Boston Strangler, the Boston Strangler. Jeffrey Dahmer. Richard Ramirez. The Green River Killer. John Wayne Gacy. He's actually one of my favorites. Not favorites, but really
You can't
interesting.
do that because now they're gonna pick for you.
No. Well, they're all my favorite. Okay, I'll tell you this much. They're all my favorite because every single story is more interesting than the other. Like, I love it.
Now I'm gonna see who wins.
The Island Killer. The Long Island serial killer. Holy shit, what's wrong with me right now? Jeff Davis, West Mesa Bone Collector, Brazil's Rainbow Maniac, the Smiley Face Killer. That's another one too that's really interesting too.
Yeah.
Pedro Lopez, also known as the Monster of the Andes. So I need votes right now, and I'm not talking about only 2 people.
You don't vote? Yeah.
You don't vote, you're shit out of luck. You're gonna watch what I fucking post.
Minutes.
Okay, so Kenna said Rainbow Maniac, Richard Ramirez, and Hillside Strangler.
You only can pick one.
You only pick one, women. One.
It's the next
One.
one we're doing.
I believe the Hillside Strangler is gonna win. So that's 2 for the Hillside Strangler. So I've been thumbs upping every video you've had so far. You haven't had time to do the chat. Oh, haven't had time to do the job. No, I understand. If you have to work, then you have to work. That's completely understandable. I'm not mad at you. I just need you to pop in at least once in a while and say hi. So again, third and final time. Third time is a charm, I think, right?
Yeah. 25 minutes ready.
Yay. Third time is a charm. Last fucking time I'm saying these names. The Boston Strangler. So if you want the Boston Strangler, type in Boston Strangler. Paul Bernardo. The Hillside Strangler. Whatever catches your attention that you want, you type that name in. The Hillside Strangler. Jeffrey Dahmer. Richard Ramirez. The Green River Killer. John Wayne Gacy. The Long Island Serial Killer. Jeff Davis. Brazil's Rainbow Maniac. The Smiley Face Killer. And Pedro Lopez, also known as the Monster of the Andes. Get your votes in now. We got one for the Long Island Serial Killer.
Okay. Yeah, that one looks good.
Because she's
too.
from Long Island, she said.
Oh, right on. Yeah, that one looks pretty good too.
So far we got one for Paul Bernardo, 2 for the Hillside Strangler, and 1 for the Long Island Serial Killer. What's wrong with this picture? 7 fucking people watching and only 3 votes? Come on, dead people, wake up. Before I go serial killing on your asses.
Or actually, just give it 2 more minutes, and if it ain't it, then we know what to win.
You guys have 2 minutes to vote. Put in your votes now. I need to know the names. Oh, in the bathroom. I just saw it like right before I walked out, and I was like, "Are you gonna feed them?"
Yeah, I'll do it here in a few minutes. I have to.
I think the Hillside Strangler is winning so far.
Right. Very cool. Very cool.
John said, and there's Albert Fish and H.H. Holmes. Those are definitely other options as well, but that's going to come afterwards.
Did
Because
John
once
vote?
we're done
Did
with
John
this...
vote?
Huh?
Did he vote?
Yeah, John's the one that said Paul Bernardo. What I want to do is I want to finish the list that I have now. Then I'm going to switch it to the female serial killers. Like, it's going to be like a handful of the males, a handful of the females. Then I'm going to go back and forth from the males and the females.
Yeah. You won't run out of topics,
No.
that's for sure.
There's going to be shitload of serial killers we're going to do the topic on. And if you guys notice, on every single one of my serial killer videos that I've done so far, and I'm going to continue doing the same way so you guys get an idea of who they are. Instead of putting my pretty face on the cover of my videos, I'm actually putting the face of the serial killer so you guys know exactly who we're talking about. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do so right now before I yell at you. Why are you guys so damn close to me? Back up, back up, back up. All right, better. So he said, thanks, I don't want you to be mad at me. I'm glad you're not. I'll make better effort to say hi at least. Well, shit, you better. Better. By the way, that is the most gorgeous hair color on your complex. I love it. Thank you. I get that a lot lately. I appreciate it. Thank you. I was kind of hesitant on it too. If it was going to match me, if it was going to be good. So, I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. So you guys fucking time's up. Y'all lost. We're going with the Hillside Strangler next. So my next video is going to be on the Hillside Strangler. Since there's dead people here. I don't want dead people on my channel. If you're going to be dead and not interact with this, you can leave. Okay, so I got that locked in.
That's a new one, Brian Laundry case, huh?
No, there's nothing new on Brian Laundry. They're still looking for him. Oh! Oh, I'm so glad you reminded me. So here, the Brian Laundry case, real quick. I'm going to jump into that 2 seconds because then I got to go. You guys are boring me now, not talking. Okay, so I was watching TikTok because I'm pretty much TikTok famous, apparently, according to people that follow me and then greet me in the stores and like,
Yeah,
are you
fine.
Monica, the TikTok famous?
You know how many people have stopped us lately doing that to you?
Yeah, there's been quite a few people.
I know too, when I see them come walking out there, when they poke each other, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, and
They
I
know
get
who
all
she
these.
is.
At first, I was like, why do people keep staring
Thank
at
God
me?
I'm not on your TikToks.
You are my TikToks.
No, I'm not.
Not all of them, but you are.
No, I'm a
You've been
TikTok.
on my TikToks plenty of times. We've done plenty of videos together.
I thought they were YouTube. I don't know.
Oh my god. YouTube
I
as
just
well,
remember
but
the TikTok.
TikToks.
I thought TikTok you did a different one.
No. So yesterday we went to the grocery store. And this one, this worker that was there, he was like, we're getting in line, and it was like me, my husband, and my daughter. one
That
of
was
my
actually
kids.
on the other side of the store. I came walking up. I saw him.
Yeah, you didn't know what was going on because you
No.
walked away to grab something.
I saw him walk up to you and like lean down and tell you something. I didn't know what it was at first.
Yeah, he was really cool. So he's known us for a while. We go there a lot, but I don't. See, the thing is, like when we go out, if I get recognized, I get recognized. Whatever. If not, not a big deal. But a lot of times, I like, especially with my videos on YouTube now on TikTok. I have my own podcast, which I'm going to put a link to my podcast after we're done with this. So you guys can go back and see this video with the link on my podcast. I talk about spirituality. I talk about politics. I talk about a lot of shit on my podcast.
Right.
I talk about things that I can't talk about on YouTube and I can't talk about TikTok because they all fucking cry about it. So my podcast is like the best place that I could do. And so we go to the grocery store yesterday. Again, like everybody knows this stuff. We've been going for a while, and I don't talk about my shit that I do in public. Like, oh, check out my videos. Nothing like that. Like I rather just go in and out, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And so we go there, and my daughter and I are in line, and it's a long fucking line, and my husband is like grabbing something to buy with us, and all of a sudden this worker comes around, and I said, hi, how are you, this and that. He's really, really nice guy, and he turns around and he goes, oh, by the way, I'm a really big fan of your TikTok. And I looked at him, I was like, huh? What? He's like, I'm a really big fan. I'm a huge fan of your TikTok. I love your videos and thank you for all you do. So it's really nice to get recognized for something good that we do for the world. And my TikTok, I have 3 TikTok accounts. One is Monica Spirit Queen, which I think TikTok's going to take that away anyway because they're pussies. They're little bitches. They can't handle the truth about politics. So they're going to take that account away. I have Monica Spirit Queen 2.0, so follow on both accounts. I'm really big on them. I have like thousands and thousands and like almost like what 18,000, over 18,000 followers on one of the accounts now. And then there's another one, Monica's Realm, which I do spirituality and funny and really cool fun videos on that as well. So Monica's Realm. So Monica Spirit Queen 2.0, and Monica's Realm. You guys are gonna love it. Yeah, I'm gonna put my podcast. What time do I go live? I don't do live podcasts, at least not yet, because I don't have time. Like, I'm barely making time to go live here, and I'm probably gonna jump on live. I'm thinking about doing like a Facebook live on the serial killer next. That we could do, just for the hell of it.
Yep.
I do have a reading later tonight. I don't work on weekends, but I made an exceptional this weekend to do readings only because of the $50 deal, and people are killing me with the $50 deal. So $50, 30-minute reading, you cannot beat that price, especially somebody like me that doesn't use the fake tarot cards and a magic crystal globe that doesn't exist.
You have a few
So go
spots
ahead and
left.
book in at monicaspiritqueen.com. Huh?
You only have a few spots left.
Yeah, I only have a few spots left, so go ahead and book yourselves in. Zoe said I found you on TikTok and she loves my videos and was listening the other day while she was at work. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I love it.
Your podcast?
My TikTok, Monica Spirit Queen. So again, Monica Spirit Queen might be going down soon because they keep suspending my videos or taking down my videos, saying that it's harassment and bullying because I keep talking shit about the piece of shit that's in administration right now. I mean, I speak the truth, okay? I speak the truth on both ends. So Monica Spirit Queen, it's a lot about my political views that I can't speak on this channel right here. Also, Monica Spirit Queen 2.0. So go ahead and follow me on both Monica Spirit Queen and Monica Spirit Queen 2.0. And then I do Monica's Realm, REALM, Monica's Realm. Follow me on that one as well, please. I have 3 accounts. Follow me on all 3 of them. What was I saying? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. As far as my podcast goes, I don't do live, but I do, if you follow me on Facebook, Monica Spirit Queen, everybody follows me on Facebook. So go ahead, go jump into Facebook, follow me there. I post my podcast on my Facebook as well, a lot. So every episode that I do, and I have shitload of episodes. I've even done an episode with Steve DeShavi, who is the guy from Dead Files, the detective from Dead Files. Him and I literally killed my fucking podcast. It was supposed to be an hour episode. It ended up being like almost a 3 hour, maybe a little over 3 hour episode. Just bullshitting, talking about politics, talking about life. We literally sat there for hours just talking about life. So I'm gonna post that again, so you guys can see it and hear it. But I'm not planning on going live on my podcast anytime soon. That's why I post it. I'm gonna start posting the links on the description and my videos here on my channel, and then you guys could just jump over if you're following me on Facebook and even on Instagram too. Everything is Monica Spirit Queen. Okay, so don't ask me where you can find me. Everything is Monica. That's my trademark name. Nobody could take that name. I trademarked it, so it's my personal business name. So anytime you guys want to find me on any social media, just go to Monica Spirit Queen, and I'll be right there. My podcast is called Paranormal Hour, and Monica Spirit Queen. So together, like you can either type, I'm on Apple Podcast. This is the beauty about my shit. I'm literally on like 13, 14 different podcasts. I'm on Apple. I'm going to give you guys an example. Apple, I'm on Anchor, and I'm also on Spotify. Those are the three on top of my head that I can think of that I'm on. But there's about like 13 other podcasts that I'm actually on. So if you guys want to know all that information, go to my Facebook page, follow me, and then you guys will see my post. Every time I do a new episode, I post it right away. I just did an episode on my political views a couple of nights ago, and I posted it so you could go and watch it. And then also subscribe, like my podcast, like my episodes, because it does help me keep my podcast open. And if you guys want to support me in any way on my podcast, my rates are it's free to listen to, okay? You could listen to them for free. But you can also help by supporting me. Like there's a monthly thing that you could click on. It's like less than $1, 99 cents a month. Less than $5, $4.99 a month. I prefer the $5 one because of the fact that it boosts my algorithm more on my podcast. So it basically takes me from, let's say, scale of from 1 to 10, it boosts me up to a 1. So that's like the highest, the top. So it helps with the ranking with my podcast, so I could keep doing what I'm doing. Zoe said, you're so real compared to others. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate that. I will follow you on Facebook tonight. Yes, you better, Kenna. Can't wait for your reading tomorrow. I know, that's so awesome. I'll give you a call tomorrow for your reading. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. No, I'm not a phony. I'm not a phony. I do like to joke around, and I'm really easy to get along with, and yeah, we laugh and we hang out and all this other stuff, but when it comes to being serious, especially with my work that I do, my line of work I do, oh, trust me, I'm dead fucking serious, and I don't have a filter. I think that's why a lot of people love me, is because I literally don't have a filter. Like, I will tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. What's up, baby? Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, you're so polite. You don't want to walk over this stuff. You're just so polite. Come here. Gemma, come here. My pit bull. My baby pit bull. My baby that's getting so big so fast. I love you. I love you. Look at that. My baby pit bull. She's not going to be a baby too much longer. Gemma. Gemma. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Oh, thank you. Is she gorgeous, you guys? You're so gorgeous. Go drink some water. You're thirsty. Babe, call Gemma so she can come drink water. She's
Gemma,
thirsty. She just woke
That's
up.
what she does when she's hyper too, though.
Where's my kiss? I love you. I love you. Mwah. Okay, go. How long have we had her for? Like over a month now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
She was like this tiny little thing that weighed like 5 pounds when we got her. Not even. And now she's like quadruple the size.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go there and make an appointment because I've been wanting a reading. Exactly. You can definitely get it. Go to monicaspiritqueen.com. You guys already know my website. Again, when people ask me about my website, what's your website? Everything, my Monica Spirit Queen belongs to me, okay? It's trademarked. It belongs to me. I own it. So you guys don't have to ask me for my social media or anything. Everything is Monica's. And the reason why I did that is because it's easier for people to find me there. Instead of like putting my name and last name and then Monica Spirit Queen and then nicknames and all this like other people do. I just made it easy for everybody to find me on all platforms on social media. monicaspiritqueen.com. Make sure you put your name, first name and last name. I need your full legal name on it. And your phone number. And then just 1 or 2 sentences of why you want me to call you back so I can call you. And then again, please answer my call. I decided I'm not even going to call twice. Like I normally do once or twice. I'm only going to call 1 time. That's it. My rules are getting stricter and stricter by the minute because people think that, oh, if I don't answer, she's going to leave I don't leave a message. I used to, not anymore. So I'm not leaving any messages. 702 area code. I'm going to call you 1 time. It's going to be later in the afternoon for everybody or early in the evening. So there's no excuse of you're not answering because you're at work. 702 area code. You get that number, you fucking answer me immediately and I'll book you guys in. This goes for everybody. Okay? So that way I don't waste my time. Because I don't sit there and play phone tag. That's not my deal. I don't play phone tag. And the last couple of times I did that and people called me back and texted me back and emailed me back and said, can you please call me? I thought you were a telemarketer. I'm like, well, too late. Sorry. I refuse my services and I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Because to me, it's disrespectful when you don't answer my phone call after you expect me to call you when you leave your phone number. It's common sense. You leave a phone number in somebody's email to call you, you're going to answer the fucking phone.
And they're taking the wasteful time away from you.
Yeah, and you're taking my time away from other shit that I could be doing. So, therefore, I'm not the bad guy. Oh, my eyes are getting dry. I'm tired. And then I was going to say one more thing. I love Steve. I watched Dirt Files. Yep. Steve was actually on my podcast with me. He's a really nice guy, really sweet, really like a human being. Very respectful. And we actually had fun. He met my husband as well, and we had a lot of fun doing a podcast together.
Can you come here for 1 second? I'm sorry.
Hold on 1 second, you guys. Oh my god, it's so hot.
I know. I finally came that up. I didn't make soup tonight. I made a roast that I had.
Just like soup.
No, I didn't. I
And you
told
said
you.
you're making
Roast. I didn't have
It was
separate
what?
soup.
That looks so
I
good.
know. I made a roast with potatoes. Because it's a roast and I don't know how to really cook it right, and that's what it said to do, and it's not in that stuff. But what I made with it, because I read about it, it said you're supposed to make gravy with it because it's dry. That's why you put it. And that's what it said, really good.
Don't you break it.
Want to taste it so you know? It's actually really good gravy. I made it. Especially on the meat, it's really good.
Ah! Yeah, but do it on the side.
Alright.
Oh, that's actually good.
I know, I had made that.
That's better than TGIF.
Do you know what I made it out of? The drippings from the meat. And
That literally is better The TGIF craving out.
I know.
Oh, that you just teasing me. Yeah, put it on the side, and then I'm gonna I like to dip it in. I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Nicole, ready for day day? Do you want gravy on your roast beef like I'm gonna have, or you want on this side? You want to take out that maybe real quick?
That's right. I was waiting on my call. See, Kenna actually answered my phone call. Answered. She answered. Kenna answered. She answered my phone call the first time I called her. And I absolutely love that respect. Respect goes both ways. If I have to call you more than once, which I don't anymore, then there's no respect on my end to you. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So, and again, this deal lasts in 2 days. Less than 2 days now for most of you guys now. Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday is the last day for the $50 deal. You cannot beat that shit. And on top of that, I do I'm doing Jesus Christ. Money spell. Cancel the black magic. That's not what I meant. A money spell. That's literally $450. I'm chopping out $400 and only doing it for $50. $50 money spell. But that is with the reading, not included in the reading with it. But if you do the reading, the $50 reading, you book it in now, the money spell is only $50 for you guys. And you guys are literally saving $400. Zoe said, I would love to see you pair up with Amy. I absolutely love Amy. I haven't had time to communicate with anybody. Initially, I want to do a show with her. Absolutely. I don't mind doing it. And she knows my info. I know her info. When I had Twitter back in the day, we talked all the time. She was really cool. But I haven't had time to reach out to her yet. And Amy is just like me, just like Steve is like me. Like, outside of our work with spiritual stuff, we don't like to talk about spirituality. Like, once the cameras are off, my cameras are off, their cameras are off, we don't have clients to deal with and work with, we don't talk about spirituality. So, like, when it came to my podcast, Steve and I did not talk about spirituality. We made a deal that he even said, he's like, Monica, I'm so sick of spiritual shit. I don't want to talk about spiritual shit because that's all they do when they're working. That's all I do when I'm fucking working. To be honest with you, I get sick of it too. It's like, it's annoying at times, you know, when you keep repeating yourself and talking about the same shit. Like, spirituality is not part of my life 24/7. Just like it's not with Amy's life, just like it's not with Steve's life, just not like it's not with a lot of people's lives that are in spirit, the same work that I do. So, maybe we'll do a show together. I don't know, one day, hopefully, because I fucking love her. She loves me. We're really cool. But maybe we'll do one. Maybe we'll do a show that's something else. Maybe I'll have her on my podcast and we'll talk about completely something different. But regardless, like, when it comes to spiritual shit, I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. Not all my podcast episodes are about spirituality because I get sick and tired of talking about it too at times. If it has nothing to do with my clients and my business and my work that I'm doing at the time, I like to live a normal fucking life. What are you doing?
You know where why it looked dry, where all the sauce went?
At the bottom?
Nope.
Where?
Into the meat. It fucking fall apart.
So it's not like dry?
Nope, not at all.
Are you for shizzling me right now? Serious?
Yeah.
What? I gotta see that. Hold on, you guys.
Well, come here. Might be dry. It's tender as well. Moist.
There's nothing better than homemade fucking cooking that I love. Hold on, you guys. One sec. Don't go anywhere.
Looking at like, it just fell apart when I cut it with that.
Hey,
That's yours. You want more meat than that? Because I don't know how much you eat.
I need salt. Where's the gravy on the side, man?
Oh yeah, roasted potatoes.
Trying to give it to me without gravy. What's wrong with you, man? I'm back, loves. So yeah, like Monica likes to have fun outside of work too, okay? It's not all about spirituality with Monica, except when I'm working.
Check that out. Those potatoes and stuff. Perfect, dude. 5 hours that cooked.
You guys, check that out. Freaking roast. Cooked for fucking 5 hours, over 5 hours. That, plus the gravy, homemade gravy my hubby made. I don't like the restaurant gravies. They all taste like shit to me. And then potatoes, you guys, potatoes.
Oh yeah, this meat's moist.
I literally had to wait over 5 hours for this dinner. I don't like to eat out anymore because I'm so sick of restaurant blah, cold restaurant blah food. Even TGI is starting to be stupid with their fucking foods.
Your husband's Italian and German and he cooks better than all of them.
That's why I married an Italian German man that knows how to cook. Because while I'm working, he's cooking. So we're both doing something at the same time.
And I love it.
And he loves to cook. Zoe loves Gemma. We all love Gemma. Do I believe in UFOs? I don't even want to go there right now. I don't want to go there. I don't. But I'm not going to go in there right now.
I do.
Before I go, this is what, because I do have a reading tonight, like I mentioned. I wanted to show you guys something real quick.
There's plenty more if you want to share.
I'm going to put this in before I do anything. Hold on.
Oh, let me know. You're welcome.
Hold on. Oh, son of a bitch. Your phone just literally fucked me over right now.
Welcome to my life.
Hold on, you guys. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. Okay, so I did my Cash App on Venmo. So I teamed up with a really good friend of mine, and we are selling products, spiritual products that have CBD in it. Before I go there, see this cute little thing that comes with? Yeah, this is so cute. So I have a lot of, these are just examples. There's bigger ones I have too. So these are just samples that I'm showing you guys. Crystals, beautiful crystals, and rocks. This is a money rock. This right here, this pile right here that I have this little cute thing right here. That right here, this is for money. It attracts money. And I put it in this cute little pouch, and then I sell them to you guys because a lot of people need help with money. So Monica's always working, coming up with things to help you guys out. So this is $40, and that includes shipping within the U.S. If it's outside of the U.S., the shipping goes up. I don't control the shipping, okay? Shut up! I don't control the shipping. So this is $40, and it does include the shipping. So you guys want that? It's for money. It basically comes with the money spell on it as well to attract money for you guys. Also, the products that I'm going to show you guys, I don't know how you guys feel about CBD, but who the fuck does not like CBD, okay? CBD is a lifesaver for everybody. Even my grandmother uses CBD.
Ethan, what are you doing, bro?
So this is a voodoo dust. It's actually for bath and body. You put a little bit, like a teaspoon or even a tablespoon of this if you want, however much you want, in your bath. And it comes, these all come with fucking spells on them. Okay? You tell me the spell you want. It comes with spells on them. We put a spell on it. I put a spell on it. Okay? This is called voodoo dust. We also have candles too, so if you guys want candles, let us know. Candles are $15. I might drop it to 10, I don't know yet, but $15 for the candles. And there's different kinds of candles. We got tea tree candles, rose, orange, eucalyptus, you name it, we have the candles. So this one, the voodoo dust, is only $10. You cannot beat the price. If you guys want it right now, that's why I put the Cash App and the Venmo. Put in your fucking orders right now as we speak while I'm talking. Put in your orders, and that's what I got my lovely notebook here. So I'm gonna write down everybody's info and ship it out to you guys this week. This week, you guys, I'm gonna ship it out to you guys. So you're not gonna wait for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, like other people make you wait. Because our prices are so affordable, it's not even funny. So, and you let us know how many of these do you want. The voodoo dust. It's bath and salts for the bathtub. You take a bath with them. Okay? CBD. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've experienced it myself. My husband has experienced it himself. I have a fucked up back due to epidural when I had my kids. Okay, you know how they put that big ass fucking needle in your back? Yeah, they hit a nerve. They damaged my back when they fucked up a nerve. I can't stand on my feet for more than like literally not even 10 minutes. I can't be in high heels for more than 3 minutes. My back starts ripping. And then I have a fucked up ankle, which I fractured my ankle when I was like 12 years old. And now every time I wear high heels, like literally 3 minutes and I'm falling down. I'm breaking my fucking heels because it hurts. But ever since I started using CBD products, I can actually last on my feet a lot longer with heels when I'm doing shows, because I do a lot of shows, and you guys already know that.
And I can talk from, so I tried every one of them.
The next one, this is the lavender. I have a lot more of this. Bath salts, $30. 30. You're gonna pay nothing less than $45, and this plus shipping. Okay, plus shipping. Shipping is like I think $10 or something. So you're not gonna get this anywhere else, and they're all called the voodoo products because there's spells on them, and it's good. When people hear voodoo, automatically everybody's like, oh, there's negative and it's dark. No, there's good side of voodoo and dark side of voodoo. We work with the good side,
And just so people know,
and it's got healing spells on them. Healing.
not only does it have healing spells, it's some of the best CBD out
They
there.
get the CBD and the THC on it. This is something that you guys need to be looking at right now. This is $30 plus shipping. Shipping is $10, a total of $40. This is $10, total of $20, including the shipping. I got more, you guys. I got more. Ready? Ready? This is everybody's favorite. This shit has been going really, 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 really fast. We have high demands of this stuff. So this one,
I bought a shitload
bath
of
bombs. My husband has about 40 of them right now. Like, he doesn't take a bath without using this. I don't take a bath without using this. Bath bombs. CBD. And it comes with healing spells on them as well.
After a hard work day,
Tell them your story real quick about when your back fucked up a couple of weeks ago. What
my
happened?
back, I've been in a car accident. I have 3 slip discs that have water going into them over the last 10 years, so they're fucked up. But
Really
sometimes
bad.
my back throws out so bad that I can't even move. I can't turn. I can't do nothing. I feel like if I even move a centimeter, a jolt goes up and down my spine, and it's so painful. So I was in pain for like 3 days. I couldn't breathe, couldn't do nothing. And this is before I had tried this. And Monica said, hey, I have those bath bombs that came in the shipment, and I just put the spells on them last night. Do you want to try one? So I took it in the bath and tried it. 30 minutes I sat in the bathtub. I literally felt it working. 30 minutes later in the bathtub, it literally felt
My
like...
massages didn't even help him.
No. And medicine didn't help. All kinds of shit didn't help. It literally felt like someone with warm hands went in and rubbed my spine out and that muscle out. I came out of the bathtub. I could walk. I wasn't hunched over anymore. And I slept perfect that night. So, yeah, I definitely, endorse that shit. Hey, where's the sea salt then? The grinder.
I put it on the counter last night.
No, it's in our room.
Okay. So, bath bombs, $10, only $10. CBD, you go to the store, you pay $10 for a bath bomb. Without CBD, it's not gonna do anything.
And without
to
a
you.
spell.
Without any spells, healing spells with CBD in it. This has CBD in it as $10, dude. $10 You cannot beat that price. Again, if you guys want, contact me at monicaspiritqueen.com. Leave me your name and phone number if you guys want to order it. I'll definitely give you a call. And my Cash App for the order and the Venmo are there as well. I'll get your address, I'll get your information, and I'm going to ship them out the same week. That's what I do. I ship them out. I don't make you guys fucking wait. You guys get the products the same week I ship them out. Last but not least, besides the candles that I have, is the lotion. These are the lotions. Okay? And the beautiful part about this lotion is like when you go to a massage therapist and they lotion up your back and then massage your whole body, you can use this for your back, your arm, your neck, your legs, your feet. I mean, I'm telling you, I use this from head to toe, all the way down to my fucking toes. I swear to fucking God. I'm not even that old, but I'll tell you this much. My whole fucking body feels like I'm 150 years old because of the amount of work I do and just the amount of stress that I'm in 24/7. So if it wasn't for these products, you guys, I'd be dead by now. I'd be fucking dead by now. They come sealed, professionally sealed like this. CBD, okay? CBD in it. CBD is the best thing that in the world that helps you. Plus healing spells. Every single one of our products right here, bath bombs, lotions, bath salts right here. Again, it comes with the amount of CBD and THC in it. Some have only CBD, some have THC.
But the
with
ones
it.
that have THC in it say it. The ones
Yeah,
that don't.
those who don't, the ones that have THC in it, of course, we put in the label. And then the voodoo dust. It's called a voodoo dust. You put it in your bathtub. You could do 1 tablespoon or 1 teaspoon, however much that you want to use. It doesn't matter. Just don't overdo it, okay? I do mostly like 1 tablespoon, and it fucking works like a charm. So we got all this stuff. You guys got the prices. If you're confused about the prices or need an update or a reminder, contact me, monicaspiritqueen.com. And the fucking shipping is so fucking cheap nowadays.
Yeah. Get down.
Fucking $10 to ship anywhere in the US. Okay? If you're outside of the US, that's a whole different fucking story. But it's not even that much either. It's not that bad. So contact me. I'll give you guys all the detailed information that you guys
send that out of
need.
the U.S. as of right now.
Hey Gigi. You have a funny update to tell me privately. Awesome. Yeah, send me a text.
You better try this.
I have a reading tonight, love, but like once I get off, if you want to send me a text and I'll call you right away and you could give me an update, or I'll give you a call tomorrow, because I have a reading tonight as well. People are taking advantage of the $50 deal that I have, which is fucking awesome. I don't work on weekends. This is the only weekend I made an exception to work because of the $50 deal that I have right now. You cannot beat the price. My husband was even pissed off. He's like, why'd you go so low? Because I really want to help you guys. I know some people are in financial trouble and they need help. $50 for a 30-minute reading, and then $50 with your reading. When you book me in or book yourself in for a $50 reading, it's $50 for a money spell.
But only until Tuesday.
And it's only until Tuesday, the 28th of September.
Oh my God, babe. Holy fucking smoke.
Now I'm about to fucking jump in. I think I covered everything right now.
Oh my God.
Damn, I did it in less than 2 hours. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, don't let the dog get my food, please.
Okay, yeah. Message me and I'll give you a call.
This poor dog's been here all day.
Let him out.
Hey, how is it, Nicole?
Okay.
Salt?
Now I'm gonna dig into my fucking food. Of course. Oh, and this is what I use, you guys. Instead of regular salt, sea salt on my food.
Better.
Sea salt. And if you guys want to know
Better for you.
secrets about sea salt, contact me also.
Oh,
I'll
no.
give you guys little hints about sea salt and spirituality and how great it is for you, and the shit that you can use sea salt on, which is spiritual work that would actually help you.
Go lay down. I'll feed you
See,
guys in a
Monica
minute.
just tries to help people left and right.
Go lay down. Damn, I gotta feed him. I should have known better.
Who, the dogs?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it right now.
I got it.
No, you already started eating. I'll
I
do
don't
it.
care.
I like feeding them.
I got
Just
it.
no, I'm gonna do the other thing with them.
You're doing it now.
I'm done. I'm gonna mix the soft food with them.
Well, then we'll do it after we eat. They can get it after we eat. Because I want you to eat this while it's hot. It's fucking bomb.
It is.
Oh, you have no idea.
I had a little bit of a taste.
Try the potatoes and shit too.
Well, maybe you could just I'll do the hard
Yeah,
food.
I'm just gonna do the hard food.
Yeah, just do the hard food for now, and then I'll feed them the soft food before bed. But that's pretty much it, you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, don't forget to support me with my podcast as well. After I'm done with this slide reading immediately, I'm going to be posting in the comments as well, and in the directions, like below the video, when you click on the lower V button, you're gonna get my information. So it's gonna be my Cash App, my Venmo for payments and donations, plus my podcast link. Okay, so that way you guys can listen to my podcast, support me on that as well. It's free to listen to, but monthly supporting for less than $5 or even like $4.99 a month, it actually helps me keep my podcast. And again, with my people that want to know me a little bit better, the way that you guys can know me a little bit better is through my podcast, because I talk a lot about spirituality, a little, and now recently I've been talking a lot about serial killer cases and things like that on my channel. But I don't go into details with politics. I don't go into details with personal shit and my beliefs and things like that on my channel. But I do it on my podcast. Okay, that's the only platform. Not even on TikTok, I don't do it. But I'm gonna actually post my TikTok as well, so you guys could follow me on all social media platforms, including Instagram. Instagram is my favorite. I swear to God, I think out of all the platforms I love is YouTube and Instagram. I fucking love those two. But anyways, I love you guys. Y'all have a great rest of the night. I gotta get ready for a reading after I pig out with my fucking dinner, my awesome dinner my fucking hubby made. I'm fucking hungry. And I can't think when I'm hungry. But I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys next time. Don't do what I would do. Behave as much as you guys can. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Go to monicaspiritqueen.com and contact me for help. Love you guys.